It was the first week of school at Jefferson High, and everyone was buzzing about the new science teacher, Ms. Amara Johnson. She was elegant, calm, and spoke with a rich African accent that carried wisdom and warmth. But not everyone appreciated it. Sitting in the back row, Ryan, a 17-year-old senior with more attitude than manners, rolled his eyes every time Miss Amara spoke. He whispered to his friends, "Can't even say molecules right." "How did she get this job?" The class laughed. Ms. Amara paused for a second, her smile fading slightly, but she continued her lesson, choosing grace over anger. That night she went home quietly, feeding her old cat, Hero, and staring at a small wooden box on her shelf, her Army medals. She hadn't talked about that part of her life in years. The next day, Ryan took things too far. While Ms. Amara was explaining a chemistry formula, he mimicked her accent loudly. The whole class burst into laughter. Ms. Amara froze. Her eyes met his, not angry, but deeply disappointed. Calmly, she said, "Ryan, in this classroom, respect is part of the lesson. I hope someday you understand that." The room went silent. Even the laughter died. But Ryan just shrugged and looked away. Later that week, an emergency drill was announced. But this time, it wasn't practice. A small electrical fire had started in the science lab. Panic spread fast. Teachers shouted, students screamed, but Ms. Amara didn't flinch. Her voice suddenly carried a power no one had heard before. "Everyone, follow my voice. Move in 2 lines. Keep your heads low and hands covered." She moved with absolute command, fast, decisive, fearless. When a student tripped near the smoke, she ran straight back into the lab, lifted the fallen girl, and brought her out safely. The principal, out of breath, asked, "How did you stay so calm?" Ms. Amara smiled faintly. "Old habits, sir. Once a soldier, always a soldier." Ryan overheard that, his eyes widening. Later, as she helped the nurse clean up the injured girl, her blouse shifted slightly, revealing a dog tag's on a thin silver chain. They read, "Sergeant Amara Johnson, U.S. Army, Iraq veteran." Ryan couldn't believe it. The woman he had mocked was a decorated Army officer who had risked her life for the same country he took for granted. The next morning, Ryan walked into class early. Ms. Amara was writing on the board. He cleared his throat softly. "Ryan, ma'am, I'm sorry for the way I treated you. I didn't know who you were." Ms. Amara, smiling kindly. "Ryan, you don't need to know someone's past to respect them. You just need to have a heart." Her words hit him harder than any punishment could. From that day forward, Ryan never mocked anyone again. In fact, he started helping Ms. Amara set up experiments, quietly learning more about science and about humility. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps bring more real stories.